Graduation. Leaving. Moving on. Every time somebody says those words, it brings up a different emotion in every senior. And I think describing what graduation is like for every single person at Neenah is impossible. I don't think that there's one person that could put it into words. There's not one kind of feeling that everybody shares. It's crazy to think that we could all sum it up into one sentence or one speech or one person's own ideas. That's why we have this.
Of course I was afraid to start high school.
I guess I just thought it would be a lot scarier than it actually is.
The experiences you have here, you'll take throughout your life.
What you do outside of class is, just as important as what you could ever do inside.
Being in the exact same building with all of my friends and like being in the same place and going through it together.
I've kind of gotten all the lessons that I can out of being in high school, so I think I'm ready to move on and see what else I can do with my life.
I feel like it's about time.
How do you feel you've changed throughout high school?
I've definitely become more sure of who I am and what I want to be. It's all up there, I know it is, but it's still difficult to put it into words.
I don't know. I got nothing.
Well, starting off as a freshman, I was a lot different than the way I am now. But it's changed me for the better, and I've made a lot of new friends, and it's been a positive outcome on my life.
I'm still the same Steve. Every senior knows here.
Yeah, that's the same Steve. Me. I guess maybe I've changed. I used to be, I don't know, kind of more quiet and I didn't talk to anybody, but I don't know, I'm starting to talk to people.
Through meeting different people and through mutual friends, I kind of became more able to put myself out there and have grown a lot, I think, as a person, as I guess a high schooler, as an adult. I just feel more ready to face the world, I guess.
I feel like I became myself. That sounds really cliche and everything like that, but I really realized who I am, and I'm not afraid of other people judging me because of who I am either. I'm gonna do what I want, I'm gonna wear what I want, and just so that I can be happy.
I guess I worry less about what others think of me. Freshman year, you think of yourself differently, and you think that people judge you a lot, which they do, but that's not a big deal. You just gotta get over that.
What have you learned in high school besides what was taught to you in class?
I've learned to talk to everyone and get to know all types of different people.
Never forget snacks.
Okay, outside of class, high school has taught me that it's not okay to step on the back of people's shoes, and flicking carrots at people isn't cool.
Probably the fact that we spent 12 years getting to this exact moment. 12 years snapping along, and we did it.
I would say be yourself right from the get-go, because when I first started here, it took me a while to warm up to who I was in 8th grade. My personality, I was really reserved freshman, sophomore year, and I definitely made a lot more friends once I started being my really loud, obnoxious self.
Don't do what everyone else wants you to do. Do what you actually want to do for yourself.
Just don't be scared of other people in high school. They may look big in the beginning, but we all get smaller.
Don't worry about what other people say. People are always going to judge you, so be who you are, don't change, be weird.
Being in Pickard showed me what I really want to do with the rest of my life, and Mrs. Dix let me student direct Little Carmen Angel. I don't get how you can thank someone for showing you what you want to do with the rest of your life and putting you on the right path.
It's definitely not as scary as I thought it was going to be, and I think the the best thing about high school is seeing everybody grow up around you and getting to see people mature, and that was nice.
My experience at high school has been better than I ever could have hoped for. I mean, with all the opportunities at a school this big, I've had a chance, especially in music, just to, grow as a musician and, decide what I want to do the rest of my life. Because now I know I'm going to go into music education because of the opportunities that I've been given by Mr. Dunning and Miss Westcott and Miss Stingle. It's been a really great experience.
I mean, even if I wasn't necessarily the best of friends with everybody and I didn't know everybody, it was kind of nice to see like the different people and just kind of seeing what people were like and how they handled things, and I think I just learned a lot about kind of life that way and a lot about myself.
I would say like high school is kind of like that really good ice cream cone that you have, and you know you're eating it and it just all of a sudden you take that one lick and it just like falls off onto the ground and you're just looking at it and you kind of wish that you had it back.
You really wish you did.
Yeah.
Are you ready to leave? Will you miss your time here?
I'm definitely ready to leave and like experience new things, but I'll miss my time here. I'll miss like the family environment and how I know everyone here.
Like I'm excited to go somewhere new and start over and meet a lot of new people, but it's gonna be weird not like knowing anybody around me, and like Neenah will always, oh this is so cheesy, Neenah will always be considered my home, but I get to go somewhere new and meet new people, and yeah.
It just feels like it went by way too fast, and I really will miss it. I think that when August rolls around and people are leaving, that hopefully I'll be ready by then. And
I'm really ready to graduate because I really want to get started on my psychology stuff and whatnot. I'm really excited for that.
I think I'm not afraid, but I'll be sad to leave my friends here. That'll be the hardest part for sure.
What did you think high school would be like before you started?
I thought high school would be just like middle school. Like I thought I'd still be just a little kid running around acting like a dinosaur waiting for my bus to come, and it really hasn't been. It's been pretty different.
When I first came into high school, I kind of thought it would be absolutely terrifying like everybody thought it would be. But it turned out to be a place where you are truly accepted for the first time for not only the person you come in as, but also the person you change into while you're in high school. And then eventually you become a completely different person, and there's still amazing people here who will accept you completely.
Kind of like how it is.
What was it like knowing each other and then going to high school with each other?
Being best friends with Bree, like preschool to 8th grade, was really fun. Like obviously we had a lot of chemistry like in past when we were coming into high school, but we didn't really have the same friend groups until senior year. We kind of reconnected and rekindled our friendship.
We did a lot of helping each other on homework.
And every once in a while we would switch classes because we're twins, so we can do that.
Yep.
When you look back at your time in high school, what will you remember most?
Probably the thing I would remember most would be that run to state last year. That was one heck of a time. Definitely remember that for the rest of my life.
I would say being involved in all the sports that I've been in. Like I've made so many friends, like some of my best friends are in my sports.
I will remember winning the state championship for Vex Robotics and going to Worlds.
Probably representing Neenah through different teams, whether it be math team, swimming and diving, or cross country.
I'd say something similar. All the fun that I had and the extracurricular stuff that was outside of school.
If you had to describe how you feel about leaving high school in one word, what would that word be?
Bittersweet.
Bizarre.
I feel excited. That means scared and excited.
Exciting.
I'm kind of scared.
I feel prepared.
Anxious.
Impending.
I would say uncertain.
Super duper confused.
I guess just excited.
Excited,
We'd say nerve-sighted, a combination of nervous and excited.
Yes.
Hopeful.
Broke. Or stoked. Both. Not both.
I would say that my word does not exist.
Indubitably.
Sad.
Bittersweet.
Funkadelic.
Thrilled.
Long, maybe.
Scared.
Excited?
Finishing.
Good.
Excited.
Extraordinary.
Exciting.
Already?
Ready.
Ready.
Well, my word is ready.
I'm ready to get out of here.